Con, what's up, man? Good to see you again. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, man.
Okay.
So first of all, I'm asking everybody tonight, what to expect when it comes to your fight scene with Keanu. So I mean, what was it like working with Keanu and just working across from him as a
I mean,
rival?
for me, it was like working with. It is working with one of the best, one of the greatest to ever do it. Throughout, if you think of the decades of what he's been doing, and as I got there, I was like, wait, I thought I worked extra hard. He was like, he worked at that level, but he also was like already had the martial arts experience, also had the jiu-jitsu, so I had a lot to learn. But it was incredible because we got there and he knew I was with him, and as much as we rival in the film, you still have to be partners in working in the process. So,
I mean, he's such a seasoned actor. Was there anything that you were able to learn from him and maybe pull from him?
well, I mean, more it was like through example, his dedication, his commitment. You continue to see like even when he was injured, he was still doing all the flips and stuff. So it just I didn't be like, oh, I learned I need to be tough, but it was just like I can't be over here whining about some bruises. I got to keep it going. So I mean, and just one other thing about him that I loved was that he's a real like he don't just talk when it just to be talking. Sometimes you around people that just be like, oh, just running their mouth, and he's just like sometimes he quiet, sometimes he like what's going on. So it's an honesty in him, and like I felt that vibe just being a part of this movie. It was real good people, and man, I hope people enjoy the movie.
Sure. I mean, last night the SAG Awards, and we've seen a lot of the award shows, man. People have been dedicating a lot of their speeches, just heartfelt, compassionate things. And what are your thoughts about what we've been seeing this in the news?
Oh man, I think it's powerful, man. As far as people dedicating their speeches to that, and not making it all about us. I mean, the person, but it's like, man, this is about us, and we see some injustices going on, so we're going to speak up. What's been going on in this country is awakening so many of us. As difficult as it may be, because it is difficult, I think it's uniting us in a way that we never have experienced, at least during this lifetime, our generations. So I think it's uniting us, it's awakening us, as people are standing up in different ways. And I think we're going to see a change for the better in the future. It's going to be a tough fight, but it's going to be a change for the better. And it's just like us putting our energy and minds towards it.
All right, last question. When it comes to what the president has said about your particular city of Chicago, I mean, what are your thoughts about that? Some people have stood up. I mean, what are your thoughts just about the action he wants to take?
Well, I have to be honest. I never really depended on any really government official to change what's going on in Chicago. And I actually think if any government official did really want to change it, then they would have been making an effort already. I think President Obama wanted to change it and tried to make some effort to make that happen. But those changes got to come from within our communities. Don't get me wrong, like jobs and opportunities can be provided by the government, but I mean, most revolutions and most real big changes came from the people. It wasn't the government saying we're gonna start the revolution. So and I mean revolution is a real change where it's less violence going on.
Would you meet with him if you had a chance?
No, I'm good. I'm good on that. Yeah, I mean, because I think my work is gonna be done more with the people and grassroots organizations, and also like maybe state and local officials out there who I know are already down and making that effort.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Love.